But so you haven't been playing that long. Seems
Mm,
like, right?
no, not really.
You can play in all 12 keys, but you don't. You just need the fingering. Looks like.
Yeah, I've been trying to learn the fingering because I've been teaching myself, so whatever
Gotcha.
been feeling good is what I play.
Okay. And then it looks like you said your chords and playing sounds beginner, even though you're playing more advanced level chords. So I think the best thing to do in your case is just to kind of listen to you. So let's just kind of hear how you sound and let's go from there.
Oh, oops. Let me see.
Yeah, man. You sound really good. Were you doing what key was that? G flat?
Yeah, yeah, G flat.
That sounds good. You've only been playing for you've been only been playing for less than 5 years?
Yeah, from what I can remember. From what I can remember.
So yeah, so first of all, your playing sounds great. So I don't think you whatever you've been doing to teach yourself so far, I think that's great. Kind of take me to the process of what you've learned. Like, how did you learn what you've learned so far? Is it YouTube or what have you done?
I actually just developed my ear to like if since I kind of play at church, so I just when I was little, I would listen to the songs at church and then come home and try to play it.
Got you.
Then it just kind of advanced to listening to
So
like
you currently are playing at church then?
yes,
Okay, that explains a lot. That's going to get you to grow real quick because the being there weekly, every week, playing those hymns, playing the congregational songs, that's going to kind of throw you in the mix,
yeah,
and it's going to force you to learn to play very quickly. So I think it's good that you're talking to me now. Now, what we want to do though is that because a lot of times when someone is just kind of doing what you're doing and they learn to play at church, they'll be missing a whole lot of foundational things, which they won't know that they're missing simply because they can sound good at church, but that doesn't mean that you're learning everything you need to know, right? So
right.
I think that's what you're here for. How long have you been a part of the website so far? Or did you just join, or
No, I didn't just join. It's
so
been a
you've
couple
been
of months.
okay? So you've been working out some stuff
Yeah.
already, yeah? Because you sound really good. So let's start. I'm gonna try to do this really quickly as far as all your questions because I see you. Um, I'm looking at. Let me just go in order because you wrote a lot here and I want to make sure I try to get it
Okay.
all the way out. Oh, wait a minute. You played. You used to. You said you used to play with me at the SDA church in Lakeland.
Yeah.
You look familiar, man. Like, oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Back with what, Mike?
Yeah. With Mike. Yeah.
What instrument were you on?
I was on drums. I was on
Oh,
drums. Yeah. I
oh.
wasn't that good back then, but
That
yeah.
was like almost 8 years ago though.
Yeah.
That was a long
Yeah.
time. That was way before I had like a YouTube channel or anything.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, man, this is so cool. I'm just now looking at that part of the form. I'm like,
Hmm.
oh, that's why you look familiar, man. You were a lot smaller then.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. All right, so cool, man. Yeah, welcome, man. It's good to see you again. Oh my
Good to see you
goodness.
too, man.
Yeah, I never heard you play, man. You sound like you killing, man. Like as far as that, like, so you're playing. So right now you're playing at like a Haitian church or
Yes.
yeah, Haitian
Yes.
church. Okay. All right, so yeah, man, you sounding good. Okay, so all right, so let me go through the list and see the first thing here. You just want to know the fingering. So what scales are you having question about as far? Let's do that
It's
first.
not the skills. I've been teaching myself the skills well through your website. So um I think it's because I don't have that foundation, or maybe I'm just critiquing myself too hard, and sounds like I'm not really holding my own, if that
Okay,
makes
so
sense.
let's deal with that first. I think that's first of all let's play some scales. Play me a few scales.
Um
F sharp, B flat, and do B too.
F sharp, B flat, and B.
Yeah, I don't hear any sound.
Oh, I forget I have to flip it.
Okay, okay. And B.
Okay, B.
Okay. All right, go ahead and you can go back on it. Yeah. Okay, so you sound great. So it sounds to me as if you're just being extra critical.
Okay.
Yeah, you're being too critical with yourself. So just kind of allow yourself to gain the experience,
Right.
right? Don't, you're learning, you're doing great. You know those scales. Sounds like you're doing just great. Just stop expecting, this is the advice I have to give to everybody almost. Stop
Okay.
accepting yourself to jump from 0 to 10. There's levels
Right.
to this thing, and we all go through the process of the levels. Now the thing is, you may be able to speed up the time that you spend, since you're on the website, since you're practicing every day, you're playing at church every week. You can speed up the process, but you're not just going to skip, you know what I'm saying? You got
Right.
to allow yourself to go through the levels. So that sounds good. Now let me go to the next thing. It says I've been literally playing whatever feels good. You can play diminished chords, but you feel like you hit a plateau. You, so are you feel like are you learning from the website?
Yeah, I'm learning from the website. It's like since I've progressed from the time I started playing keys to a lot, but it seems like in my head I hear like advanced stuff,
Got
advanced
you.
movements, but when I try to play them, it sounds
Yeah,
like somebody
because
just beginning.
your next statement says it's like my chords and playing sounds beginner, even though I'm playing more advanced level pass chords and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So you hear advanced, but you are a beginner. Let's just
Yeah.
you are a beginner. There's nothing wrong with sounding. To be honest with you, you sound better than what a beginner should sound like already. So let me tell you what I think you're doing. I think you are expecting yourself to sound like a 20-year musician instead of an
Okay.
advanced 5-year musician. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you were to come up to me and say, hey, you know, I would like to play for your church, and you say, I've been playing for less than 5 years, I'm gonna be like, oh great, this dude's he's about to hit one note on the piano, and then you start playing like that, I'm gonna be like, oh, you understand what I'm saying? But
Right.
you're expecting to walk up to somebody's if what a 20-year musician like.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't sound like I wish I could have more chords. No, man, go through the process. You're gonna get there. In fact, to be honest with you, if you just keep doing what you're doing, you're already ahead of the ball game. So,
Okay.
yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Allow yourself to get to these things naturally. The natural learning is the best way, man. You're gonna get there.